Good morning, people. Welcome back to another episode of Fishing with Flim. And today is a special day. You guys are in for a treat. I'm actually about to make a 2-hour drive to a place that I've never been before. I have no idea what to expect. Honestly, I don't even know how to get to the specific place that I'm trying to get to. I'm hoping and praying that the GPS take me exactly to the place that I need to go. But yeah, today should be a great video for you guys. I'm gonna do some trout fishing, and the goal for today is pretty much catch my biggest trout. I want to catch brook trout, rainbow trout, and I think brown trout. I've never caught a brown trout before, and I want to say, don't quote me on this, but I want to say that brown trout get the biggest of the trout, freshwater stream trout or whatever the case may call it. I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but the place that I found is in North Carolina. It's 2 hours away. I've seen videos and anglers catch some really good trout, so I'm hoping and praying that I can get on some trout this morning, and you guys wish me luck. I'll catch y'all out there on the water. So quick little update. I finally found the spot that I was looking for. And I'm not gonna lie, it looks really good. I mean, it's a big river. I see some deep holes. I see some laydowns. I see everything that, should hold fish. Only thing is, like, literally, I cannot explain and express to you guys how cold it really is. Like, it doesn't look cold. It looks like it's about 50, 55, 60 degrees. The sun is out, bright, beautiful day. It looks like very beautiful. But when you step outside and that wind starts blowing, man, it is crazy. So even if I don't catch any fish today, I'm going to be happy regardless, because I actually did something that I've been wanting to do and I've never done. I literally made a trip. It probably took me about 3 hours to get to where I'm at. I had to get a fishing license, asking questions, talking to people, trying to figure out where I fish. And the crazy thing is, today is the last day that you can fish for trout. So hopefully we get to cranking on some fish, but if not, I'm still going to post a video because it was a crazy journey. And I encourage you guys to do things that you want to do, even if you got to do it by yourself. Even if you're scared, it was scary. Like, I was on my way here and it was snowing. So just do whatever it is you got to do to get to where you want to go and have fun and enjoy the process at the same time. Even if I don't catch fish today, I enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys out there on the water. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but they're really dirty. My baby had her first real snow today on a mission to come fishing this morning. Caught me by surprise. I mean, I had no idea what I was getting myself into, and actually really I didn't know where I was going, but found a little spot under this bridge somewhere in North Carolina, like borderline Tennessee or whatever, and it snowed for like an hour straight, and I was kind of skeptical about continuing to drive in it because I didn't know how bad it would be. But I checked the weather when I finally got signal, and it said it was only supposed to snow for that hour, so I took the chance anyway. Hopefully it's worth it. But it's a nice little spot under this bridge and see it hook up on some trout. Oh, it is really cold. I'm starting out today with a little, I guess you can call it an inline spinner, but it's yellow. I know trout like corn, but I didn't get any corn. throw this around a little bit. See if we can hook up on some fish at this spot. Definitely should be something hanging out under this bridge right here. People, when I say that it's cold, like I've been out here 5 minutes and I'm frozen. It's really just my hands, and it's just the wind. I mean, honestly, that's the only thing exposed. I got my face covered up, my head. Only thing exposed is my eyes and my hands. I think that water was moving a little too fast for me. I didn't really like it. It's pushing my bait everywhere, so I'll try to go off this dock and see. That's crazy, man. Look at that. Snow on the ground. There's no snow where I come from. There is no snow at all. Throw that spinner as far as I can go. Hopefully we can catch. This water is so clear. Man. All right. So let's talk about it. So my adventure today is, what do I think about the Tuck River? That's what it's called for short, the Tuck River. I think I don't know how to say it. I can't pronounce it, so don't laugh at me. But I think it's like the Tuskegee River, something like that. But it's like, it runs through Tennessee and North Carolina somewhere. I have no idea where I'm at. I couldn't even tell you where I'm at. But let's talk about it. So let's start off with the bad. The bad thing, or the bad thing that I don't like about this river or this area in general, is that no cell phone service. I had one bar majority of the time, and then the other percentage of the time I had 0 bars. So I wasn't able to get live bait. You know, I wasn't able to get things that I felt like I needed from the trip that I didn't get when I was home. Now, a big part of that is on me, because I could have been more prepared, but I would think that, you know, you come into a big river system, things like that, you would have plenty of bait shops in the area, which I'm pretty sure they did, but I couldn't find them because I couldn't use Google. I couldn't find anything. So that's number one. Number two, I would have to say that this river is massive. It looks like it's great for fishing, and I don't knock it because I didn't catch anything. I'm not going to knock the river and say that there's no fish in there. But the area that I was in, majority of the places I wanted to fish, it was either a boat ramp, which I don't know. I've never had luck at boat ramps. I mean, you catch a fish here and there, you know, lucky or whatever, but I've never had any real luck on boat ramps, fishing boat ramps. And you're limited to the water when at a boat ramp, if you've never been to a boat ramp before, it's literally the boat ramp, and then like to the left and to the right of that, maybe you can fish a little bit, but that's it. And the other thing was, there's a lot of houses and businesses along the river, which I didn't really expect it to be like that, simply because the river that I fish, I mean, it's literally like right there in the mountains. So yeah, you have a house every now and then and things like that, but you have plenty of places where you can pull over and fish. Now, the area that I was in today, there wasn't a lot of fishing access. There was a lot of houses and businesses and private properties and things of that nature. So I wasn't able to really get out and explore. Now, is this a place that I would come to in the future when it's, warmer, spring and summertime? Definitely. I think there are great fishing spots here. I think there's great fishing for trout. Or I think on the website or something before I got here, it said about smallmouth and steelheads. But I think it's a great river system. I mean, it looks healthy. It looks really, really good. It has fast-moving water. It has deep pools from everything that I saw. It's just that, for one, it was too cold. And for two, I didn't have signal. And I couldn't find those hidden gems. And now, granted, I'm by myself. Now, I would have more confidence if I was with somebody else because, it's two people here. Like, you just know how it is. Doing something alone and being lost alone versus being lost with somebody else. That's two totally different, mindsets and situations. So that has a lot to do with it. But would I recommend it? Yes. I mean, the experience was great. Like I said, I didn't catch any fish, but on the way here, an hour into the trip, it was snowing. And like the second hour of the trip, I was driving through the snow for a whole hour. I mean, that doesn't happen often, in a part of South Carolina I'm in. I mean, it may snow, something like that. 9 times out of 10, you're not going to go nowhere. But as far as, like, just being out in the snow, driving on the highway, and then it was also to a point to where I couldn't really see where I was going. And then, like, you look around you, and it's mountains. Like, I've been to the mountains plenty of time fishing up here and just, like, on vacation in Tennessee and things like that. But I've never seen or been to the mountains while it was snowing. So I got to see a bunch of things that I wouldn't have saw if I chose not to come on a trip. Now, I don't think it was a waste of time. It wasn't a waste of time for me, but I highly recommend, like, people to just get out and do it. Like, even if you got to do it yourself, whatever the case may be, just get out and do it and experience it. Like, obviously it's a fishing channel, so everything's about fishing, but sometimes it's more about the journey and the things that I get to see. I mean, you're not gonna always catch fish when you go fishing. So, no, that's just the beauty of the game. That's just the nature of the beast. So overall, it was a great trip. I had fun. Obviously, I didn't catch any fish for you guys, but still, the guys that did tune in and watch the whole video, I appreciate it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And we will definitely be back here catching some fish in a couple months. April, I want to say the guy said trout season starts back up in April in this area, so I'll definitely be back in April. I think April 1st, if I'm not mistaken. So I will definitely be back. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. Once again, I apologize for not catching any fish, but as I always say, keep fishing, man, and catch you guys on the next one.